temperature's starting to drop.
At night, it gets down to 120 degrees below zero.
What happened?
Got off that bank, sir.
Get back to the ship. Report to the sick bay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ice. Where's your engagement?
I took a flop.
Onto what?
Some kind of yellow ore.
Decontaminate that uniform.
Yes, sir.
Are you all right, Captain? All right. It's nothing serious. Don't leave the transporter room unattended.
Wilson will be right back, sir.
Captain's log, specimen gathering mission on planet Alpha 177. Unknown to any of us during this time, a duplicate of me, some strange alter ego, had been created by the transporter malfunction.
Take a fall on purpose so you can get a little vacation?
Sorry, I'm brandy.
What can I do for you, Jim?
I said, give me the brandy! What is it, Scotty?
Transporter breakdown, sir. After they sent this one up through the transporter, that duplicate appeared. Two of the same animal, but different. One gentle, one mean and fierce. We don't dare send Mr. Sulu and the landing party up. If this should happen to a man.
Oh, Captain. There's something that you...
You're too beautiful to ignore. Stop pretending. Just a minute, James.
Geological Technician Fisher. Deck 12, section...
Me.
Dr. McCoy reports that you demanded this brandy in sick bay and left with it. I found this bottle in Yeoman Rand's quarters.
Let's find out what's going on.
He was the captain. Kissed me and he said that I had to fight you, scratch your face.
Look at me. Look at my face. Are there any scratches? I was in my room. It wasn't me.
There's only one logical answer. We have an imposter aboard.
How did all this happen?
But when Fisher came up, his suit was covered with a soft yellow ore.
Does the transporter work at all?
Yes, sir. But we don't dare bring up the landing party. It might be duplicated like this animal.
We just can't leave those 4 men down there. Surface temperature of that planet goes down to 120 degrees below zero at night. It's getting dark. They'll die.
Doing everything we can, sir.
About your double, Captain. We have no previous experience, no way of knowing what would happen to you.
The men are to be armed, but the face is locked.
How should we explain it to them, Captain? The search parties are to capture you.
Tell them what happened.
They lose faith, and you lose command.
Yes, I do know that, Mr. Spark. This is the captain speaking. The man who looks exactly like me and is pretending to be me. This man is dangerous. Utmost caution is to be observed. The imposter may be identified by scratches on his face. All hand phasers must be set on base cycle. Use minimum force. I'm Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk! Whistle.
Sir?
Give me your phaser.
Yes, sir.
How's it going down there, Mr. Sulu?
It's already 20 degrees below zero.
Thermal heaters were transported down. They duplicated.
Mr. Spock, transporter technician Wilson found injured near the captain's cabin. Called him by name, took his hand phaser.
Acknowledged. Continue the search. Different in temperament, has your knowledge of the ship. Where would you go to elude a mass search?
The engineering deck.
Set and locked on base cycle to stun, not to kill.
kill me.
Don't you understand? I'm part of you. You need me.
I don't need you.
I think we're better bind him.
Yes. What's the matter with me?
You're rapidly losing the power of decision. And what is it that makes one man an exceptional leader? Evil side, if you will, properly controlled and discipline vital to his strength. Your negative side, removed from you.
What is your point, Mr. Spock?
If your power of command continues to weaken, soon be unable to function as captain. You must be prepared for that.
Captain Kirk, I found a new trouble with the transporter. The abort control circuit is gone altogether.
How bad is it?
We can't repair it in less than a week.
Transporter still inoperable. My negative self is under restraint in sickbay. My force of will steadily weakening. Surface temperature is 75 degrees below zero.
Enterprise, this is Sulu.
How is it down there?
Oh, lovely. Except that the frost is building up. We're using hand phasers to heat the rocks. Any possibility of getting us back aboard before the skiing season opens down here?
We'll have to hold on a little longer. There's no other way.
Apparently, the body functioning weakened during the duplication process.
He's not dying.
Yes, he is.
Don't be afraid. Here's my hand.
You can use that brandy now.
I don't want to take him back. A thoughtless, brutal animal. Yet it's me. Me.
Jim, we all have our darker side. We need it. God forbid I should have to agree with Spock, but he was right. Without the negative side, you wouldn't be the captain. Your strength of command lies mostly in him. You have the goodness, intelligence, the logic, and perhaps that's where man's essential courage comes from. He was afraid, and you weren't.
We think we may have found an answer.
We found a way to get the transporter working, sir.
Attached to some bypass and leader circuits to compensate for the difference. Suggest we send the animal through.
Yes, go ahead.
The animal will be unconscious for only a few minutes. Energize. Reverse.
He's dead, Jim.
Captain's log. Entry made by Second Officer Spock. Captain Kirk retains command of this vessel, but his force of will rapidly fading. Condition of landing party critical. Transporter unit still under repair.
Autopsy in depth. Hurry.
It was split into two halves and suddenly thrust back together again. The shock. No autopsy is necessary to know that the animal was terrified. You have your intelligence controlling your fear.
Get the transporter room ready.
Sulu, here. Can't last much longer. No time.
Can't let them die.
What are you gonna do?
Go through the transporter.
It's what I have to do. I won't fight you anymore.
Yeoman, I owe you an explanation. The transporter malfunctioned, divided me, created a duplicate. The animal part of me came to your cabin. He even scratched me to make us look more alike. You don't mind if I come to your cabin later?
No, sir.
Prepare to leave orbit, Mr. Farrell.
But what about?
They can't be saved. Prepare to leave orbit.
But I thought we planned
I've changed my mind. Go back to your station, Mr. Spock. Grab him. He's the imposter.
He attacked Kim.
Mr. Spock, which one?
We'll let the captain handle this.
I'm the captain. Remember the scratches? Look how he's tried to hide them. You know who I am.
Yes, I know.
You want to kill me, don't you?
I'm the captain! This is my ship!
I'll kill you. And then we'll both die.
I want to go back. I want to live!
You will. Both of us.
this doesn't work.
Understood, Captain. Ready. Well, Mr. Spock.
Get those men aboard fast.
Right away, Captain.
Your exposure, frostbite, but I think they'll make it. How do you feel, Jim?
I've seen a part of myself no man should ever see.
Captain, the imposter told me what happened. Just like to say that.
Thank you, Yola. Navigator, set in course correction. Helmsman, steady as she goes.
영상 제작에 큰 힘이 되는 구독, 좋아요, 댓글 부탁드릴게요.